Don't have leprosy and hide it. Even Syrian commander Naaman came looking for a man of God. Please, I have leprosy, help me. That's what you do when you have issues. You don't hide it. You expose it and then you get help. A young girl that was his wife's maid said, if my master goes to Israel, there's a man of God there. He can heal him of this. And you, to all of you, must learn to know that God sends you to wherever you find yourself. Like that girl was a slave in a foreign land. She's the one that brought healing to Naaman. The foreign commander that was an enemy of Israel. An enemy. They used to attack Israel. He came and got healing because he came. Jesus came and said, were there not other people with leprosy in the time of Naaman, of Elisha? How come only one person came? Because the people in Israel, the people of God, they cover up their leprosy. Instead, they want to abuse the servant of God. Instead of going for help, God has servants. They are supposed to help you be healed of your leprosy. The priests, people were supposed to go show themselves to the priests when they had leprosy, and they were to get help. It's not that God abandoned you and said, look at you, you're so sick, messed up. Shoo, you're such a sinner. God doesn't do that. God says, come, I've put things in place to heal you. What happens when you refuse to come? Instead, you cover up, pretend, cover it in clothes, cover it with title. Do you know who I am? Naaman almost did it. Does he know who I am? Telling me to go and bath in this dirty water. That dirty process they give you, provided it's not a sin. I don't mean all these rituals carried out in prayer houses or shrines, as I prefer to call them. And then people go there and they say, go and bring hot drink, pour it between here, do this, all sorts of nonsense. That's not God. But if someone tells you, you know what, go and read the book of this thing. The Bible calls it the washing of the water by the word, Ephesians chapter 5. As you dip in the word of God, it's going to start transforming you, changing things, renewing things. It can be a physical sickness, it can be a psychological one. But if you will bring yourself under the care of a servant of God, you will be delivered from many things. There must be a humility and submission to the process. Naaman almost forwent his healing. He said, we have cleaner rivers. That's like saying, we have bigger men of God. We have bigger churches. And his servants, thank God for people beneath you that you listen to. It was a servant that brought him there. It was servants that told him, sir, if he had told you today a very difficult thing, wouldn't you do it? You know, difficult things feed your pride. I remember when I went there. You know, for years, see, I'm a servant of God. So listen, for years I used to wonder. I've told my people, some of the leaders sometimes as a joke, and even while standing here, I've said it openly. Why are people, for the life of me, I've sat here many times, you people have shared things with me openly on camera, and you hear how families that don't even have money to eat properly will raise 200,000 to give a prophet. A profiteer. Come and sleep in church, they will do it. Mosquitoes will almost carry you away. Come and bring, let the children eat and rub oily hand over clothes you bought. Do you steal it? Let them carry chicken and hit against you till the poor chicken dies and exchanges his soul. Now you have a chicken soul. If the thing died, lay down his life for you, you think it's for free? You think it's a small thing? All sorts of nonsense juju people will do. This our sister said her testimony. You thought about entering River Abbey? These people, at what time? 2 a.m. Dear God! Do you physically enter it in the boat now? Do you know what 2 a.m. is? At night. She said nobody was pushing the boat. The boat went. Oh, how much did that man of God charge you people? About 400,000 naira. All the I just had a bright idea. Seeing as we have cleaned you up from all those demons in the last few weeks, how much have you paid us? I just said I should ask. Dear God, I have, oh God, the things people have gone through seeking for help. Why is it when they encounter the genuine? The people that have sat in front of me, I've listened to them. Of course, if they came for the church meeting, typically before it's over, by the time they're in my office trying to say anything, everything they say, I said, but I said it while I was preaching now. Oh, yes, it's true. Then they'll start saying, I said, but I answered it doing, yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. They are the ones that knew their problem when they came and sat down. I stood here, preached their problems without knowing anything about them. And I would tell them, which is the sign that God will help them. After that, see them now. Oh, yeah, now. Where are you? And they are gone. I know very well if I tormented them, if I told them, well, you go and bring 250,000, a team. But everything we do is for free. And true servants of God around the world, everything they offer, they follow the principle of freely you have received, freely give. It doesn't mean the servants of God did not suffer or pay a price. It doesn't mean the people with him haven't paid a price in sacrifice. No, it doesn't mean they didn't spend time praying, bowing down, obeying God for years. I understand people feeling entitled. No, do you know how I got to walk in this grace of God? But Jesus commanded us not to put a price on it. Matthew chapter 10. But people are constantly coughing up resources, money, and taking risks to be helped at great cost by charlatans. Absolute. Not some of them are not just fake. I wish it was just fake. Some of them, they are full-time servants of Satan. It is why I never have patience. I don't have time for people that pretend they are looking for help from God. No, you're not looking for help from God. Be honest. Just say you're looking for help from anywhere. Don't be telling lies. You didn't want help from God. You want help from anywhere. Start by at least telling the truth. You didn't want help from God. You want help from anywhere. You don't care whether it is from God or Satan. Whoever gives you first and fastest, that's what you wanted.